Welcome back, family. Here we are for the finale of House of Dragons.
Yes.
And this is going to be multiple things. One, and most important, is a normal sleep schedule will be returning to us soon. Yes. But also, though, we really had one heck of an episode in 9, the penultimate.
Yes.
And honestly, that last scene, I didn't realize at first I thought it was an explosion, which is not out of the realm of what happens in Game of Thrones. They just take what Cersei did to the church.
Yeah, me too.
So when I saw the boom, I just, before the smoke cleared, I'm like, okay, who blew up what? Then there's a dragon. I'm like, oh. So yeah, I'm not, I can't do the names thing. So there's a lot that should happen in this. This episode is, let's see, how long are we here? With credits, probably about 52 minutes. So
okay,
there's plenty of time to wrap this up, or at least get it to a good cliffhanger for season 2, if there is going to be. Just on a side note, though, if anybody did help out during this weekend with the Comics Curing Cancer, this was an event that it was the 3rd year, and it's run mainly by Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. Great guy, great channel, and a lot of other channels chipped in. We sent in books and original art and Funko Pops, and it was kind of funny because, we're submitting stuff, and at the same time we're bidding on other stuff for other people.
Yeah.
But last year they raised $8,500 for the American Cancer Society, and the ACS was so pleased that they made them, official. So the way it worked this year is you actually made a donation when you won something. You made a donation in that amount directly to the ACS, and the ACS notified them. Yep, they paid. So 100% of the proceeds went directly to the ACS. We were paying for shipping. Okay, we just want to get stuff out there to people, comic book collectors, and take donations and raise money to, kick cancer into, I don't know how young you're going to be, but we're going to kick cancer someplace where it's really going to hurt. But the goal, yeah, there we go. The goal was to beat last year's 8,500. Well, the event is over, and the grand total so far, because there's still the opportunity for people to donate, $22,722. Yeah, we smashed last year's total. Team Ohana, we donated 14 slabbed books, and also a signed copy of each of the exclusives that are coming out in December for when they do come. Remy Q won that. And if you happen to be watching this, Remy, you still haven't sent me your address because I got to make sure I get you those books. That we were able to raise $622 from our end of it, and just being part of something like that gives us such pride, such happiness that, not just building the channel for having a lot of fun, but we could actually make a difference in what may be somebody's life. And that's just amazing. So from us here at Team Ohana to everybody out there, whether you helped in this particular event or you help in other ways, just remember to always pay it forward and look out for each other. And we're all family, so thank you.
Yep, we're all we got.
I'm sorry, I had to just say that. I know this is the House of Dragons, and I'm talking comic books, but this is, something that it means a lot. So,
yeah,
I want to get into the show now.
Season 1, Episode 10, The Black Queen.
That's the name of the episode?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. Is she charbroiled? Is that why she's black?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Hey, it's a possibility. So I am ready, sir. Whenever you are, we'll do our little countdown and let her rip.
Let's do it.
It kind of reminds me of the maps from Middle Earth a little bit here.
Yeah.
For a second, I'm like, am I looking at watching the wrong show?
Vale of Arryn. Yeah. It's a Westerosi map.
They love their full-size maps and everything. When the king made the city building by building.
Yeah.
There you are.
Driftmark.
She's got one in the oven.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
The sea snake.
Luke. It can't be all of the tides. I don't want Driftmark.
So Corlys is still alive. It sounds like he's made it through his illness.
Grandson, that you choose whether you be his heir. You told us so.
Same as you are now.
I don't think you're fourth down and 10 yards to go.
You got a punt at that point.
And in time, I came to understand I had to.
You know, she's done such a 180 on her, like
In what way? Sweet.
I'm all about duty
Character?
now.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect.
My father looked after me and helped prepare me for my duties.
Well, I'm not saying that you were a bad person, but are you the same person you were before you had kids?
Good morrow, Princess.
No,
Good morrow, Sir Laurent.
absolutely not.
Princess Rhaenys
Maybe having children changed her.
She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
Yeah. If you ever bring logic back into this show, into this, I will have your head.
Yes.
The Princess Rhaenys Targaryen.
Thank you, Sir Laurent.
Or maybe he didn't recover.
I grieve this.
No, she's telling him Viserys.
Oh, Viserys, right.
So this is picking up right
Father
after.
possessed a kind heart.
So she just landed. Yeah.
But that war is
And
not
she
mine
wants to
fight.
find out who's gonna.
I only rushed this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. You should leave Dragonstone at once.
I think she wants to see who's gonna take the upper hand before she makes a decision. Miscarriage? Yeah.
Ugh. So much pregnancy in this show, man.
It is fucking happening.
Keep your head
Let's
up.
hope there's less squishy noises this time.
Yeah.
5 times before. Keep your spirit in the 6th will be different.
I don't.
Your grandson.
Leave Daemon with me.
Cheers.
Oh, I thought she said cheers.
That's what I thought she said.
I was like, damn, all right.
Being in that much pain, still trying to have a clear enough head to plan all, to state all this.
Lord Darkling, Massey.
The sea snake's fever is broke, he said.
Yep.
Do you want to speak to the Maester?
I shall sit down.
Summon to Stefan.
So who outranks?
Come with me.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
not good.
Screaming.
Pretty sure you die screaming either way.
Princess, let us help you.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Do you remember what the Game of Thrones? She gave birth, but we never saw Targaryen,
Yes.
and supposedly it looked like a dragon.
Because the like witch doctor put like a.
Oh, as a kid, and I would say stillborn. Why did she accept no help?
I'm going to guess because she was afraid that they were going to kill her and try to keep the baby. Oh, come on. What the f***?
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at you.
I know. I can't take this too emotional, man.
It's Halloween, man. It's Halloween. Well, you just recently had a child, so yeah, I would imagine this would affect you a lot more. It looked like the umbilical cord was wrapped around his throat. Well, I mean, knowing her, she's probably got the strength to go jogging a marathon.
Is it over?
I think. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, Jesus.
I tried to warn you.
I know. Come on, dragons. Move on from this shit. Oh, my God. Folding my empty Cheeto bag.
Did you use chopsticks with that, sir?
Did not.
Okay, well, looks like she's making a burrito out of the little baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Wrapping it up?
Richard.
And the prince came walking, and her husband came walking in and saw her rocking back and forth with the baby. Now it's just a little baby mummy now. You can't really see anything. He's standing out overlooking the ocean, looking very upset. Because that would have been his actual child with her.
And no doubt they're going to blame that on the stress or something that was caused by this.
Yeah, well, stress can have a factor, but stress isn't going to wrap the umbilical around the child's throat.
Yeah, but they'll probably still blame him.
Oh, yeah,
Right
no. I agree. They're going to...
Yeah.
As to getting the news, is when she went into labor.
Yeah.
It's the first one that she's lost, right?
The fact that we have to think about it for a second
Shows how many are being lost in this show.
and in general happened. Yeah. I think it's the first she's lost. This is one of the twins, I think.
The one that turned and walked away, wasn't it?
I think so.
King's crown?
Yeah, Viserys is.
I swear toward the Queen, with all my strength, and give my blood for hers.
That's an oath, man. Dude.
I shall take no wife hands. Ride at her side
It's
and
a,
defend
it's
her
a
name.
king's guard, not the wall. Dude. But I guess he took King Viserys' crown.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good on her.
Where were we gathered here again?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, just had a miscarriage. That's right.
Yeah.
But I'm queen now.
What is she doing?
Don't you wish she didn't show up?
She still hasn't bent
Nope.
the knee.
They would have showed that.
One way or the other.
20-sided die. We're playing D&D here.
Remember before when she was talking to the other queen, Viserys' wife,
Alicent, yeah.
asking her, "Yeah, why aren't you trying to go for the Iron Throne?" She's kind of right now. It looks like she's playing in the middle,
Which is not, I don't think, a bad idea. Wow. Cool backlight.
rolls. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking like pumpkin carving.
Happy Halloween.
If I had like a really big pumpkin, that would be a really cool carving. Don't drink it. That's it never works out right.
Thank you, Rhaenyra.
Rhaenys has a little bit of much like armor. I feel like her having a dragon and being a Targaryen as well, like family.
Hmm.
So she can kind of get away with not bowing, I feel like.
Got an oath, and with House Stark, the North will follow.
Lord Boros
Wow.
Baratheon will need to be reminded
Winterfell.
of his father's promise.
Starks.
Cool to hear. Right there. Boom.
Surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Your Grace, my ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a three-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the sky.
This is it. This is war.
I don't know. I'm getting vibes of Carmitage.
Yeah. Daemon kind of took over there, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if Rhaenyra's dug it.
Well, hopefully she understands that this is more his realm of expertise, and he's doing it on her behalf.
I come at the behest of the
Oh.
Dowager Queen Alice. I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess
Do you think
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra's going to show up on a dragon again?
Where is the princess?
Same as last time.
Yep.
Look how strong I am. I'm on my dragon.
Look how strong a wall is. It keeps having dragons land on it.
Yeah, it definitely like takes a little bit out each time.
Yep.
Can you hear me? That's a power play move, blocking their way they came in.
Yeah, but I mean, that would have been a real dick thing, but they could have like stabbed her as she walked by and ended the whole dang thing.
Princess Rhaenyra.
Dragons in heaven carry shields and caps. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Damn.
Aegon Targaryen sits the iron.
King Viserys named me his heir.
Stale oath.
Oh, you might want to back up.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The day your
Why
father
walk?
sired a son. I only regret that you and he were the last.
Who's not making it off this bridge? I couldn't tell what that said.
Probably everything he just said right now.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the
Oh,
man who once-
something from the show.
No blood may be spilled. The realm can carry on.
Argue with her later. He's a good guy. Did not challenge her authority in front of everybody else. Like, he might argue with her behind this closed door. But he had her back in front of others. And that's what a good monarch, good husband, good everything does.
Clear the room.
You were saying?
Yep. Yep. Well, at least not in front of the opposition.
Moving those goalposts.
Yeah. We're back to 4th and 10.
Yeah. It is Sunday.
I saw that smile.
She's probably proud of her.
Maybe she's trying to figure out which one of the two would make a better
Does the
queen.
war excite you?
Cannot bend the knee to the high tower.
Without putting Otto Hightower's head on a spike, would you?
Are you not angry?
Well, I should declare.
Atta
war
girl.
as I'm angry.
No, because it's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath. What? The coming war against the darkness in the north, the conqueror's dream. Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
Ooh. Yikes. You cool with that? I mean,
No. I mean, with so many of our commenters have said that he has such love for family. That didn't really show there at that moment.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
We lost Corlys.
He's got it in his head that he's got to build his own personal legend, and the rest of
He's Han Solo. Ben Solo turned to the dark side, and he left left Leia to be a smuggler again. He's Han Solo.
A stranger cost.
and then they deleted him. Yeah.
So she does know how.
There's been a Valarian weakness.
Admitting it is the first step in recovery.
You are right, Rhaenys.
Yeah, they had their little back channel chit chats, fireside chats back in the day.
You're declared allies.
Yes, and Stark.
Hope is the
Rebellions are built on hope.
Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house.
You'd think this guy would, stay a little bit under the radar at the beginning, at least.
You have the full support of our fleet and house. Your Grace.
Whoa, that's major.
Yes. Change zoom to Rhaenys in the background and see her face reaction.
Yep. She's like, yeah, I know this was actually your doing. Thank you.
We can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
And
I should take
they
navies and patrol the gullet myself.
they're not a self-sufficient city. They require everything be brought in.
When we drain the sea, we can surround King's Landing.
The Prince is right.
Sending sons back and forth to Winterfell never seems to work.
The cost of breaking them.
Tree Fitty. So it sounds like she's kind of turning the page back towards aggro.
Well, like she said, she's not against going to war, but she wants to find out exactly what her force is.
Yeah.
It's been said that as the Iron Throne puts us a touch closer, perhaps.
You're just a person, don't worry.
But if we are to serve the Seven Kings, you'll be honored to host a Prince of the Realm.
Place your bets. Place your bets. Who's not coming home?
I expect you will receive a very
He's
warm
dying.
welcome.
Yes, Mother. Your Grace.
He's even got the red shirt like a Star Trek guy. Well, I think there's got to be something that will tip her over the edge of rational to complete aggro, as you said.
The hot-tempered Targaryens. Yeah. Who's the third one?
I was just wondering that.
Okay.
Dude, we only have 10 minutes left. There's no way they're ending this.
I just noticed that. I was like, what more is there?
Season 2.
Well, yeah, just... It's going to be like a two-headed dragon or something.
Or 3?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh! He looked a little beat up.
Yeah.
And he kind of had a slack jaw, too.
So would that be one of the... Well, he said there were 3 unclaimed dragons.
Yeah.
Like, almost like, I guess you say, like strays.
I guess, yeah.
He's trying to increase the amount of dragons in the.
How the hell is this gonna go down? It's a cute little dragon.
Yeah, looks like something from the Jim Henson collection.
Ooh. That is not a cute little dragon.
Is that Eye Patch Kid?
Yeah.
I'm Princess Ceres Velaryon.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yep, we've been waiting for you. Come on inside so we can execute you. Stand here on the plastic mat, please. Makes cleanup easier.
Prince Ceres Velaryon.
There you go. Look at that lightning.
Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
King doesn't know how to read. I mean,
This guy, he doesn't change his face. I'm sure it's written that way, but
Fight would be little challenge.
but
No,
taking a dragon away would.
I want you to put out your eye. It's payment for my.
Ow.
what's he got going in there?
In his head?
It's
Or in
like
his eye?
It's like a bluish, yeah, in his eye.
Kind of reminds me of the bad guy from Last Action Hero.
Everything he does reminds me of like the classic 90s or 80s bad guy.
Yep.
Just the eye patch and
So you've got more dragons than us. Let's decrease your number a little bit.
oh boy. I don't have a good feeling. It's gonna be like underwater in episode 1 with the fish or something.
Jurassic Park-ish.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't like it.
You can see the outline of a dragon lit up by lightning.
I struggling with the
And that'll be the end of the season.
yeah.
Look forward.
No, no.
Yeah, there it is. You should have the maneuverability of.
Play it close to the ground. Yeah. Oh, this guy's nuts now. He's attaboy.
Actually, it wouldn't hurt you to land in there. Just keep quiet. Don't come out of the canyon from the other side.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ooh, nice
wow.
Get in the clouds, kid. Yep, and he was even trying to stop the dragon from doing that. He didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, he just said no.
He's gonna smile about it.
Nope.
No, it's more of a Oh
Even
shit!
he knew.
Look.
Yep. Oh fudge, man.
Well, okay, so there's nobody there.
That's
How
true.
does anybody know what happened? It's like at the very end of Game of Thrones. So how did anybody know that Jon Snow stabbed her?
Yeah, and that's gonna bug me if he's just like he was killed by little.
Unless like boats found pieces. Well, I mean, the House of Baratheon, knows that they both left at the same time. Pieces of dragon were found. He was threatened. I mean, it's easy to put one and one together to get two.
That's true.
That's it. Turn around and say, we're going to war. That look says we're going to war. And that's the end of the season.
Wow.
Well, I mean, look, I this was a very tense, very good episode, but it did not have the non-predictability of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I didn't even realize we were doing it, but thinking back, the whole time we were like, oh, this is going to happen. And then it happened.
I mean, and you know, you say that I'm very good. I think I'm above average. I don't think I'm great at predicting these things. Too many times in Game of Thrones, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, the Red Wedding. Come on.
Yeah, that's legendary. Oh, wow. Okay.
So I guess we have to wait a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'll be here for it.
I guess they had to have the catalyst there to like kick off the war, really, and that's going to be it right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a very fun TV series. Well, we've struck an accord, and we're good.
Look, I mean, this ended much better.
Yeah.
And House of Dragons did have its low points, no doubt. But it was, you know, it had its peaks enough to keep you into the story.
Yes. I thought the only qualms I have with it are like kind of personal, and that's just like me not liking all the pregnancy stuff, and there just being so much pregnancy stuff. But you know, King Viserys was great the whole season. You know, I complained a little bit. I at the beginning of the episode, I complained about Rhaenyra and how she did like a 180, and then I found myself liking her again because she was showing restraint and not just diving into war. And after that, I was like, I guess it's kind of like real life where it's not black and white, you know?
Yeah.
People are human, you know? So I think that was good that I felt that they were able to make me feel those ways.
And I think in a way, and I don't want to paint the prince as a bad guy, even though he did practically choke his wife and queen to death. But I think in a way he's probably a little bit relieved that her son was killed, because now there'll be much less opposition and what needs to be done in his, you know, in his mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is definitely like we can start for him in his mind, because he has no attachment to those two.
So what's the prince's name with the eye patch?
Aemond.
Okay, and his dragon? Big Mama Jamma.
Yeah.
Season 2, Big Mama Jamma eats Aemond.
Sea Smoke
eats Aemond. Season 2. He can't control it, and at some point he's going to try to restrain that dragon from doing something, and the dragon's going to turn on him.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I'm curious. how. I mean, obviously, we're gonna go back to King's Landing next season, so how all the news is gonna. Well, I guess we'll get she'll get the message because she said I'll let you know tomorrow what my answer is.
Ooh,
to Hightower.
Yeah.
And Hightower was probably like, yeah, I got a good feeling about this. We left it in a good place, relatively speaking.
Everybody drawing swords, and she's
Rhaenyra
telling everybody,
was like, chill.
Restraints. I got some history with the queen. Maybe we can work this out. Okay.
And then the answer comes back, no. After that, and then we're gonna have all out war, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she meets back on the bridge and takes one lonely private, puts him off to the side, and has her dragon roast everybody else and say, "Would you please return my answer?"
Yeah. So good stuff. I mean, I would probably give it if I'm giving the early seasons or most seasons of Game of Thrones like 9 and 10, I would probably give this maybe a 7.
Well, I wouldn't give any season of Game of I don't know if I've given any season of anything a 10. So
you should try it.
I can't, man. I hold that number to the air.
You're like CGC.
It's like I'm like CGC, man. Yes. I just can't. No, it has to be above perfect.
I'll get close.
Yes. It's got a 9.8, but no. Okay, episode wise, the Battle of the Bastards. That's a 10.
Boom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt. I have to. Yes. You know what? I'm watching that on the 75-inch screen after this.
There you go. And have Miss Ohana watch with you. I'm curious to see her reaction.
Yeah, well, she'll probably find it too much.
Force it.
The season's ups and downs, strong points of catching my attention and then losing it again. I guess I'm around a 6.57 overall, and this episode a good 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that tracks. That tracks. 8.5 dragon eggs out of 10.
Yes.
Very good.
Yep. 8.5 miscarriages out of 10. Yes.
Oh.
I had to. I got another year before I get to do this again. So. I love your blood red shirt. There you go.
Yeah. I love this logo, man. This is like my favorite Marvel logo from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's too much else to say other than, like we're pumped to catch it once it comes around next year.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole year away. Hey, Wednesday, a couple days. We're going to have to discuss offline when we're doing Tales of the Jedi, 3 a.m.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll have to discuss, huh?
Yes.
I mean, probably, to be honest with you. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Well, remember, I'm off that day. I took a vacation day.
I'm not, but we'll do it. We'll make it work.
You're a dad of a newborn. You're a parent of a newborn. No days of vacation day.
That's true. Hashtag save the Sandman episode season 2. Come on, what are you doing, Netflix?
What happened? They decided not to make it?
Nah, just haven't heard anything yet. It's annoying.
Oh. So why should they make an announcement when everybody's talking about it and promoting their channel? Once it dies down, people stop talking about that. They make another announcement and get back into the news. Free advertising, man. Free advertising.
Whatever. Anyway.
Is there anything else you wanted to say, or we just
not about the show? But I did want to say, check out our Patreon.
Yes,
we have our unedited watch-alongs. So you can bring your copy of the video over, and we give you the time code, and you start watching when we watch, and it's like watching it with us.
Yay!
Super fun. And then I'm also adding a new thing on Patreon. I'm not going to do every video unless I can, but I'm not guaranteeing it. But I'm going to start uploading time lapses of me editing our reaction videos that you're watching right now.
Cool.
Just as something little behind the scenes thing to throw up on there. So
let's see how it works.
Yeah. So check us out, patreon.com/TimoHana. And then Wednesday we're always doing our new comic book day video. And
Saturday night is our live streams. And we have another new show that we're going to be reviewing. When is that coming out?
The like Halloween show, huh? You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually this week. I believe it's the 25th and the 26th. It's the new Guillermo del Toro. It's a dump, so he's gonna TV show Cabinet of Curiosities.
House of the Dragon is in the book.
Andor is a Patreon exclusive. Ooh.
That's correct.
Ooh.
So if you want to see the watch of that, now you know where to go. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank you so much for joining yet again. And also another special thanks to all those people that helped out with curing cancer. $20,722 raised. 100% of it went straight to the ACS, American Cancer Society.
Right in there.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click like on this video. Drop a comment. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
And don't forget to click on notifications so you know when our new videos are dropping as well. But until we see you in the next video, mahalo.